Hey guys, I'm Lynnie with Sunflower Spirit Tarot, and I'm here with a message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any other significant placements. This will be a general message, but it will be focused on love and relationships. I just wanted to take a moment out to strongly encourage you to subscribe. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it would make a huge difference to me, and I would love to have you as a member in this growing community of individuals who are determined to attract their best relationships. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. All you have to do is click the subscribe button underneath this video, and if you would like to receive notifications every time I post, then click the little bell that comes up after you have subscribed. To all of my sunflowers, my current subscribers, I love you, I see you, I appreciate you, and thank you for allowing me to read for you. Let's grow together. Now let's get back to the reading. So the first thing I'm going to say is I'm confused. It looks like you're in partnership or relationship with somebody that you really enjoy, you have a great time with, you feel very passionately about, right? The sex is good, everything seems to be working out great, your family loves them, all of this kind of stuff. They get along with your friends, you like their friends. It seems like this is like your perfect match, right? And yet you're choosing to walk away. There's something about this relationship that is just not emotionally fulfilling or emotionally satisfying for you. What's interesting is that I'm not sure if this is a pattern for you, like you get into these committed relationships and you think that you could get to the point where you could see marriage with this person or cohabitating with this person or making a higher level of commitment to this person, and then you're just like, see you later, gotta go, I'm not happy here, right? And maybe you are just doing your due diligence when it comes to dating and things like that. Like you are doing everything that a person would normally do in order to see if this is someone you would want to be with in the long term. And even though everything seems so great on the surface, even though everything seems so perfect, and people probably say, oh, I want a relationship like yours, or I want to be with somebody like your person, or you guys just look so happy together and everybody gets along and it's all happy families, right? There's still some way in which your needs are just not being met. You're having difficulty really seeing if you could have a future or a family with this person. Are they really your wish fulfillment? Is this really what you want? How do you really feel about this person? I'm not really sure that if I had to say, I would say that the bubble is bursting. Okay, so typically in relationships at the beginning, you're in the infatuation stage where the attraction is really strong and everything that they do is just amazing, and you just want to spend all your time with this person and you want to see all the green flags. The important part to note is that this person doesn't really have any red flags. I would say that this person is not deceptive or manipulative, at least from what I can see right now. They're not like abusive or crazy or anything. They seem like the perfect person, and yet there's something missing. Now, what I would like to understand, is that coming from you, or is it genuinely because this person is misaligned, right? That's what I'm trying to see. That's what I'm trying to understand. And I think that when I say the bubble is bursting, you're having this realization that maybe your values don't align, maybe what you want for the future, if you've talked about that, it's not the same thing. Maybe one of you wants children and the other one doesn't, and you're kind of like, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, basically. It looks like you're at the bridge, okay? So if there's anything that you kind of put off that you knew you didn't agree with when it comes to this person, maybe you have different politics, maybe you have different religion, maybe there are cultural differences, family differences, some sort of something within this relationship that's making you feel as if this is not the person that you could spend the rest of your life with, that this is not the person that you see truly having a future with. And maybe it is purely emotional, right? Maybe the passion is there, the sexual attraction is there, but maybe the emotional intimacy is not there. Maybe that kind of connection is what's lacking. I'm not really sure. All I see is that you feel very emotionally dissatisfied in your current partnership, in your current situation, and you feel as if you're not sure if you align with this person. You're not sure if you guys are on the same page. So let's clarify so I can dig a little deeper here. Ten of Pentacles, please. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for Gemini? We got the Five of Pentacles. Maybe you're worried that it's like too good. Like it feels too good. It looks too good. Everything's too perfect. And you're waiting for that other shoe to drop. You just feel like there is no way in the world that this person could be so aligned with you and have so much in common with you, or, really want the same things that you want. No, we're going to struggle, we're going to suffer. Or it could be that on the surface and totally superficially, when y'all are out in public, maybe y'all have a couple social media page or something. When y'all are in front of your friends, everything's great, everything's wonderful. But behind closed doors, things are not what they seem. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card. So this is calling for clarity and decision making. There's time to make a choice, right? Or it's time to make a choice. So you're going to have to make a decision about whether or not you want to pursue things with this person. I do think there is a lot of fear here. There could be abandonment issues here on either side. But I just feel like it's more strongly this idea of projecting this image of perfection, and then behind closed doors, really struggling, really having it out, not necessarily being emotionally available to this person, or them being emotionally available to you, or having that kind of emotional connection or intimacy that you require or desire in your relationship. Three of Cups. This person might have looked like the best option for you at the time, but maybe your attraction to them was totally superficial. And as you kind of start to dig deeper, right, you realize maybe we're not a good match. It doesn't mean that this person is a bad person. It just means that maybe they're not the right person for you. Clarifying the Three of Cups, we got the High Priestess and the Page of Wands. There's something here that like talks about someone having a secret or being curious about someone. Maybe somebody doesn't have a secret. Maybe they have many secrets. This is what I'm talking about. You might be hearing things about this person from their friends, from their family, that might suggest to you or insinuate that you don't know this person as well as you think you do. Even if you're not hearing it from their friends and family, because the Three of Cups can sometimes indicate gossip. Even if you're not hearing it from their friends or family, maybe like there's something about a social aspect, right? And it could specifically be social media. Maybe they present themselves on social media one way, but in reality, they're totally different. I just keep getting the same message about something is not as it appears. Now, whether it's this person or your relationship in general, it's like something is just not as it appears. Something has changed within you or within this person. And you know what? If there is a dynamic shift that is going on between you and somebody else who you thought was perfect, and now all of a sudden things are seemingly coming crashing down, it could have something to do with this person's finances. It could have something to do with your finances. Like when you met this person or when they met you, you were at the top of your game. You were financially stable. You had everything you needed, everything you wanted. And there was some sort of shift or change that created, like, I was just talking about financial insecurity in relationships in the Cancer reading. So there might be a message in the Cancer reading for you guys, specifically about financial insecurity within relationships. But that can cause tension, that can create a lot of tension in relationships. So maybe before this person was easygoing, or you were easygoing because you had the stability, you had the security, you had the familial support or community support or whatever the case may be, right? And something has changed to where that's not the case anymore. Okay, yeah, Death and the Queen of Pentacles. It could be that somebody has lost a pregnancy. My heart goes out to anybody who is in that situation. I've been in that situation. It's devastating. It's incredibly painful. So I'm definitely sending you love. But it could be also that, right? You could have had this amazing relationship with somebody and you lost a pregnancy. There was a major loss, death, struggle, or ending. Could have been financial, could have been physical, could have been health-wise. Somebody's health could have really declined, and it changed the entire dynamic of your relationship. And now you're considering, is this the person I really want to commit to? Whether you're the person who's struggling or you're connected to the person who's struggling, it's creating this emotional divide. It's creating this emotional kind of withdrawal from both parties. The Lovers. So somebody who is seemingly perfect, right? We got the Page of Pentacles. Is like, now that you're seeing them go through some real stuff, or now that you're having to go through some real stuff, you're realizing that they may not be as supportive as you need them to be, or maybe you're just isolating because you're not happy with who you are or what you're going through, if you're the person in this struggle situation if it's not both of you together. So clarifying the Lovers, we have the Page of Pentacles. The intentions were really good, were really pure here. There was a time when both of you just wanted to learn about each other and soak each other up and just get all the information, all the knowledge. The Page of Pentacles is like the great straight A student, right? This is the person who just delves completely into the subject of their interest and just finds out everything that they want to know, everything they could know. The offer being made here was one that was made in good faith, right? This is, if you chose to get engaged, if you chose to like ask somebody to move in with you, there's something about it hasn't happened yet. Like it hasn't, whatever promise you made to somebody, you haven't gotten to the point where you have to make good on that promise yet. And it's almost like you're maybe reconsidering that promise. Can I get one more for the Lovers, please, with the Page of Pentacles? One more, please. Thank you. Yeah. It's like it's almost over before it got started. Okay, things have changed so much. It's almost like you want to kill that promise, right? Maybe you promised something to someone to protect them. I need to slow down. To protect them, to provide for them, to be there, to support them in this capacity. This reminds me of 50-50. I don't know. I think that's what that movie is called. It's where this guy gets diagnosed with cancer and he tells his girlfriend. This is not what the movie is all about. This is just one part of the movie. This guy gets diagnosed with cancer and he tells his girlfriend, you can leave. Like, we haven't been dating that long. Even if they had, I don't know. Like, we're not married. You don't have to stick this out. You can leave. And she goes, no, I don't want to leave you. I want to be here. I want to support you. And as soon as it got really tough and really hard and the person who was diagnosed started to change, their partner was like, oh, I've got to get out of here. And they did. I don't remember if they cheated or not. Maybe they left before they cheated. I'm not really sure, but they left the situation. They ended up leaving because they couldn't handle it. That's what this is like. It's almost like stuff is getting real in this connection. In this connection full of unicorns and butterflies and rose-tinted glasses. Something happened that shifted the dynamic. And it looks like it was tragic. It looks like it was heartbreaking. It looks like it caused a lot of suffering, or it felt very misfortunate, right? And that is changing one's commitment to the other. Okay, I'm not sure which side you are on, but it's changing someone's commitment. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you thought that this was the one. You thought this was the person that you were going to marry, that you were going to be with, that you were going to spend your life with, that you were going to raise children with. You thought this was the person. We got the Ace of Cups here, and we got the Knight of Wands. It's like almost at the first opportunity they got, they just kind of exited. Yep, the first opportunity that they got. The first time, it's like everything is good when everything's good, okay? You don't really know how strong your relationship is until it's tested. I'm not necessarily talking about being tested with other people or cheating or any kind of stuff like that. It can be tested just by life, because life happens to all of us, and we don't always endure situations that we chose. Sometimes things out of our control happen, and it's like at the first opportunity, as soon as this person could leave, they left. Or as soon as this person could step out on you, they stepped out. As soon as this person could show you who they really were, they did. So everything's easy when it's good, when it's happy, when the money's flowing, when you're partying together, when you're having a great time, when you're enjoying each other's company. And then something happens. I keep saying that. That's just something happened that shifted the dynamic. 8 of Cups. We got the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. You are realizing that you're looking for your ride or die. Okay, so this might be you that's in this position or somebody is. Let me not say you specifically, but somebody is looking for their ride or die. Somebody is realizing that the person that they're connected to, the person that they're with, is not their ride or die. Now, this idea of ride or die is like, I don't know, it's become like a little bit bastardized or like exploited, because it's like, well, no matter how many times I cheat on you, no matter how many times I lie to you, you always got to stick by my side. That's not what a ride or die is. A ride or die is somebody who, no matter how hard things get for you, they don't stop supporting you. They don't stop showing you love and showing up for you. That's what a ride or die is. Not this person who just relentlessly is devoted to you, no matter how much shit you do to them or how much you put them through. That's not a ride or die. That's just a doormat, right? A ride or die is somebody who's going to be with you through the thick and the thin, and you realize that this person may just be a fair weather friend. And obviously you guys are more than friends, you're lovers, but a fair weather lover, right? You're realizing that they only want to be with you when things are good. And you really, there's such disappointment. Oh my gosh. There's just like, you're like, you're ready to let this go. You're ready to like just completely release this from your life. I feel like you want to be in solitude or something, or like you just want to be single, or you like there's something about emotionally withdrawing from the relationship as you're going through this, whatever it is that you're going through. I just, the disappointment that I feel right now, it's just like you had such high hopes for this person. And as soon as things stopped being great and perfect all the time, they showed their ass. Like I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Judgment. You're trying to weigh out the pros and the cons. We also have the Five of Swords. You're trying to decide whether or not you're self-sabotaging or if you're actually making a good judgment, right? Because we have the Seven of Wands here. You're feeling really frustrated. Maybe you feel like you've done everything that you can do. And if you guys hear like hammering or a loud noise in the background, it may not pick it up on the microphone, but if it does, they're building a house right across the street and my windows are not insulated at all. So you might hear a lot of noise. I do apologize for that. But the Two of Pentacles being clarified by the Five of Swords and the Judgment card talks to me about like questioning your own decisions. Questioning, am I making the right choice? Am I self-sabotaging by walking away? Is this person really aligned with me? It's like you're overthinking every decision you make, every move you make, every choice. It's because you're not sure if you're making the right one, and you don't want to lose this person in case you're just overreacting, or in case you're just frustrated with your own situation and you're taking it out on them. So that's really going to be for you to decide. And like I said, I don't know if the call is coming from inside the house on this one. Basically, and what I say by that is, what I mean by that is, I don't know if you're self-sabotaging or if this person really is just not it, okay? I think you have to pay more attention to their behavior, what they're doing, how they're showing up for you. Are they showing up for you, right? And they might be the one struggling. Like I said, I cannot pinpoint who the person is that's having a difficult time, because it looks like both of you are suffering as a result of whatever this tragic, misfortunate thing that happened, right? Both of you are suffering. Ace of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. So you might feel like you just are ready to go off on your own. You're ready to start a new path. You feel like you've been treated unfairly. You feel like you don't know where you stand. You feel like you don't really know what the truth is when it comes to this person. You might even feel like you don't even know this person anymore, right? Their personality or the way they show up for you might have changed so drastically that you have no idea who this person is anymore. Like, you don't know who they are. You don't know how they operate. And you're just like, I can do bad by myself. I don't need you, right? So, in the case that this person is in need of your support or is struggling and you're like, nope, I can just pack my stuff and go because I don't need you. Like, I'm secure and I'm stable on my own. That might be the other person, right? That might be the other person's energy saying, well, I'm secure on my own. I can walk out of here. I don't need to know. I don't need to be here to know that this person is just going to keep treating me poorly, right? I don't know what's going on. I don't know the details. This is big picture stuff. This is massive energy shift stuff. So as far as the little details, the little things that might be happening within your relationship that are creating this kind of emotional divide between you, I don't know. All I know is that somebody's thinking, I can do bad on my own. I can do bad all by myself. I do not have to deal with this. I do not have to put up with this. I don't know if that's you or the other person. The Star. We got the Hangman and the Fool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, somebody is wanting to heal and detach. Somebody's realizing the truth of a situation. They're seeing things from a much more broad perspective. I think someone is going to decide to walk away, to separate, to cut ties, to leave. And I think as they get more distance, more separation from this situation, they're going to have a lot more clarity. Yeah, Ten of Swords under the Three of Swords. This situation will be coming to an end. And because it is so blunt, I'm going to assume that you're the one who's going to decide to walk away or cut ties for whatever reason, whatever the reason is, right? Whatever the final straw is. It looks like that's going to be opening up your mind. I just feel like the more you get away from this person, the more you distance yourself from this person, not only are you going to continue to see their true character, who they really are, whether you hear about it on social media or through your friends or family or people that you have in common, or whether you just start to see be like how they react when you say, hey, I need support, or hey, I'm separating myself from you, I don't want to keep doing this. Like, there's going to be something that really confirms how you already feel, as far as, would I be better off with this person or better off without this person? And I think ultimately someone is choosing that is the case. And I do think that this will come as a shock to the other person. It doesn't matter how bad things have gotten, right? There's somebody here who does not want to take responsibility or accountability. So one person deciding to separate themselves from the others is going to come as a complete shock. Can you clarify the Tower? We got the Seven of Pentacles. It's going to be a long road, okay? It's going to be a long road ahead. There's going to be a lot of stuff that you're going to have to let go of. This connection has become overwhelming. And maybe there's so much happening. Sorry. Oh, Lord. Maybe there is so much happening within the relationship that you just feel totally and completely overwhelmed emotionally, maybe even financially, maybe physically. Maybe you've invested a lot of time and energy and finances into this relationship, and you're realizing that you're not really getting anything back on your investment, or you were and now you're not anymore. Okay, I do feel like somebody is going to feel really slighted about that. Somebody's going to feel really slighted about the investment that they made in this situation or in this relationship, and how it's not coming back to them. Because look, after you let go, after you unburden yourself, we get the Nine of Cups. This is total self-satisfaction. This is emotional fulfillment. Once again, this energy of, I can do bad all by myself. If I want to suffer, I can suffer by myself. I don't need you putting me through it. I don't need you adding an extra layer of suffering on top of my suffering. So I'm not really sure the details of what's going on here, but I know that somebody's going to make a decision to separate themselves from something that they feel is exhausting them, draining them, and they're going to choose to invest their time, energy, and finances elsewhere, because the current partnership that they're in is just not very emotionally fulfilling. Even if it was in the past, things have changed. And so now your attitude has changed, or someone's attitude has changed. All right, Gemini, this is what I have for you guys. I hope that this was helpful or enlightening in some way. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you next time.